You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. It's Tuesday, July 18th. We've got a great show for you today. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. We're going to take a look at real estate investing. It's a popular way for people to make money and invest in their money, and it's a great way to make money. But you should be wary on some of the things you invest in, whether it's rental properties yourself or finding other means to invest. I've owned rental properties, and it's really a pain in the butt at the end of the day. It seems great for a while, but really it ends up being a pain, to be honest with you. So some people, it works out great for them, and it's a fantastic way to get some extra income. More of a pain for me. Now, there's a thing out there, and I want you to be wary of this. A lot of people have brought it to my attention saying, what do you think of this? It's Realty Shares. They'll pop up in ads, especially if you're looking at stocks and things. It's a crowdfunding, basically Kickstarter-ish type of thing for real estate that you can get into real estate, and you can help fund these buildings, these projects, and then it's you get whatever share on them, and you do it online. It's gaining popularity, and my thought on it is stay away from it, to be honest with you. If you really want to get money off of real estate, there's better things than this. This is fairly high risk. It's very specific projects that you're getting in on. I don't believe it's as regulated as it should be. If you want to get into real estate without owning the properties, to me the best way to do it is real estate investment trusts. They provide very good income. I actually, for my fixed income, I own one of them in particular. I don't talk about my fixed income portfolio that much because it's very boring. It's just it's mix of bonds. There's some real estate, and other other funds that are just it's fixed income. It's pretty boring, but people will ask, what about real estate, getting in, through Realty Shares? Do a REIT. You can buy them just like stocks. They have to pay out X percentage of what they make in dividends, so you get that money back. And I'll happily do REITs out there, ones that are pretty good. So once in a while we'll put them on here on the show. We typically focus on gaming, entertainment stocks and things like that, but real estate, the question always comes up. So here's one of them, and this is actually one that I own, Annaly Capital Management. It's diversified fund. Now it's down 4% today because they're issuing more shares to raise money. So it's taken a drop today, but it pays a really huge, 9% dividend it pays out there. So it's pretty good income. Their portfolio is fairly diversified with what they have, what they invest in. Let's see. Let me go over. I'll put a link to the video description here. Some of they got commercial real estate, residential, so it's a mix of what they have. Most of them have the portfolio pretty well in depth of what they own. Annaly, it's kind of in chunks that they have out there and what their percentages is. So they're not quite as transparent as other REITs are, but I've liked them with their payouts and a lot of their strengths, and they've been around for a long time and a good management team with them. So that's kind of where I've clung on to them, and they pay a pretty high yield. When you're looking at REITs, most of the time when you look at them, let's see here. I want to put out the statistics page. Depending on the type that it is, most of the time this is what you want to look for, is around the book value per share, because that's the value of the assets that they have typically, and that's around where you want the stock to be trading at. You see it's really close. They've been trading at a dividend. They've been in the 12s, but they just diluted themselves a little by offering more shares. So it trades around book value. Look for that in your yield. And we'll do more REITs. You can get REITs that specialize in healthcare, just apartments, commercial property, stuff for that. So that's really what we, find the type that you want and take a look at them. Let's see. Let me go over to the chat here. The downside, are you talking the downside is in investing into like your own property versus them, or not 100% sure what the question is. Owning your own property, you get your income off that. You have an asset there yourself, but the management of it is a pain, and it's hard to divert. You can get diversification depending on who the REIT is, what their portfolio is, and they have other properties. So to me, it's easier, and you can buy shares of the company, and like I said, they have to pay out X percentage. It's in the 90 something percent that they have to pay out. That's the idea there. The idea why you would do it is it's the income that you get from it. Yeah, it's an income play. Most real estate investment trusts are pretty high. This Annaly is really high at 9%. Other ones are typically 3, 4, 5%. And yeah, they don't fluctuate in price a ton. And it's kind of it's viewed as if you look at like E-Trade and different ones like that, it's viewed as a hard asset in your portfolio. So yeah, it's basically it's an income play. The question to me was, what do you think about investing in real estate and using this online Kickstarter-ish type Realty Shares? And the answer is I wouldn't do something like this. I'd stay away from things like that. You can get shares in companies that have diversified portfolios, and they pay out a ton for income. You can use that as an alternative to buying the property yourself. So I like real estate. Investment trust is a form of income. So take a look at it when you get a chance. We put them up on the show once in a great while. I'll start filtering them in here a little bit more regularly, because they are very specific on, there's ones that the property they own is very much data centers and things like that. So all are pretty good if you can find the right niche. Nursing homes, things like that you think are going to be around for a while, and they have this portfolio of properties. It could be worth it in the long term. That's it for today's show. You can check us out live Monday through Friday, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Come chat with us live. Contact the show. The information's on the screen behind me. Give us some feedback. We'd like to know what you would like to see, what we could do to make it better. We want to ultimately grow the community here to get more gamers involved in investing. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe if you haven't already so you get the latest investing news for gamers. See you then.